Writing an impactful abstract and cover letter. Make your first impression count. Hello and welcome back, researchers. Today, we're diving into two powerful tools that can open the doors to journals, conferences, and academic success: the abstract and the cover letter. These are the first things a reviewer or editor will read. So let's learn how to make them clear, sharp, and impressive. Part 1. Writing an abstract. An abstract is a short summary of your research paper, usually around 150 to 250 words. It answers this simple question: what is this research about? And why should anyone care? Now, let's look at the structure of a good abstract, often called the IMRAD format. Introduction. What problem or issue are you addressing? For example, this study explores how digital learning tools influence reading comprehension among middle school students. Methods. What did you do to study it? A quasi-experimental design was used with two groups, one using tablets and one using textbooks. Results. What did you find? Students using digital tools showed a 15% improvement in reading scores. Discussion or conclusion. What does it mean? These results suggest that integrating technology can enhance reading outcomes in early grades. So, let's talk about some tips for abstract writing. First, it's best to write your abstract after you've completed your paper. This way, you know exactly what to include. Try to keep your sentences short and specific so your ideas are clear. Also, avoid using references, abbreviations, or technical jargon that might confuse readers. Make sure to use active voice and maintain an academic tone throughout. Oh, and steer clear of vague phrases like, "This paper discusses various things." Instead, be precise and say something like, "This paper analyzes the effect of X on Y." Alright, so, let's talk about writing a strong cover letter. Your cover letter is basically a professional message to the journal editor. You can think of it as a courteous request, asking them to consider your research for publication. Now, what exactly should you include in a cover letter? Well, start with a greeting, like, "Dear Editor," journal name. Then move to the introduction, state your paper's title and the reason you're submitting it. For example, you could say, "I am submitting the manuscript titled Reading in the Digital Era for possible publication in your journal." Next, add a brief summary of your paper, just 1 or 2 lines explaining the research problem and its significance. After that, include a statement of fit, explaining why you chose this journal. You might write, "This study aligns with your journal's focus on educational innovation and technology integration." Don't forget the ethical and originality statement. This manuscript is original, has not been published elsewhere, and is not under consideration by any other journal. For the closing, you can say, "Thank you for considering our manuscript. We look forward to your response." And finally, remember to sign off with your full name, affiliation, and contact details. Here are a few tips for crafting a great cover letter. Be polite, professional, and precise. Don't repeat your entire abstract. Keep it short and to the point. Try to keep your letter to just 1 page. And avoid any exaggeration. Let your work speak for itself. So, just to wrap up, your abstract and cover letter are a bit like your research paper's resume and cover note. If they are strong, the reviewer or editor is definitely more likely to take your paper seriously. Take time to write them well. A strong start leads to a strong impression, and maybe a strong publication. See you in the next lesson, and keep writing with purpose and power.